Hi there, this is Satyajit Ray from Satyajit Ray Films, and welcome to another episode of One Director, Four Films. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most underrated world cinema masters, and that's Satyajit Ray. I did a director series on a lot of his films, not all of them, because sadly quite a lot of them are hard to find, or impossible to find. So again, this is one fundamental film, one favourite film, one underseen gem, which in Rai's case that could be a lot of films, and a flounder, a film that doesn't really work for you. I will say, out of all the Rai films that I've seen, there's not too many flounders. His batting average, if you will, is pretty high. So for fundamental, I'm going to go with The Music Room from 1958, or his Citizen Kane, about a landowner who times are a-changing, but not necessarily him. Music is a very big part of Rai's films. He did the music for most of them himself. Just a elegant, stately film about decay, and it's pretty wonderful. For favourite, there's rather a lot of favourite films of Satyajit Ray for me, but I'm going to go with Charyolata, with regular Sumitra Chatterjee. This is a simple tale of a wife who is kind of bored with her husband who doesn't have much time for her. So the husband decides to get his cousin to come along and give her company. And it's just a beautiful little triangular film from 1964. Again, it's good that Criterion have released a few Ray films, but they need to release more. A Ray box set would be quite fantastic. But Charyolata, or The Lonely Wife, is one of my favourites. I do have rather a lot. For underseen or neglected gem or underrated, again, most of Rai's catalogue could fall into this category. But I'm going to go with The Elephant God, or Joy Baba Phulanath. This is 1978, one of his later films in dazzling colour. Sadly, as far as I'm aware, only available on DVD. And this is somewhat of a different Rai film. This is a detective story. It's also a comedy. Wildly entertaining, really colourful. Could really do a Blu-ray release, because the colours do pop off the screen. And just a different kind of side of Rai's work. It's really funny and really enjoyable detective story. And for flounder, like I say, there's not a bad film that I've seen from Rai, but I'm going to go with 1981's Deliverance, only because it's 45 minutes long. So it is essentially just a short film, again, about the caste system, which is class, is one of Rai's kind of popular subjects. Again, set in the countryside. It is a good little film, but again, just because it's 45 minutes long, it's perhaps not as fleshed out or as fully realised as it could have been. And that's the only reason I'm putting it as the flounder. But again, out of all the Rai films that I've seen and I did videos on, you can go check out the series if you are intrigued. This is really the only film that's okay. But again, it's mainly because of the length of the film at 45 minutes. It feels underdeveloped and not wholly realised. So that's the only reason I've got it as a flounder. Like I say, his batting average is really high, in my opinion. But again, this series isn't about my opinion, it's about your opinion. So please leave comments below for Satyajit Ray's fundamental film, your favourite, an underseen gem, and a flounder. So thanks very much for watching. This is Solitary Ronan from Solitary Ronan Films, saying cheerio.